Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Gerard, Black in the Philippines with the Truth, aka editor-in-chief of Filipina Soul magazine. Soul has got intention to believe that because everyone should be sort of doing something. I got a very special treat for you today. You know, often the time, you often wonder if there was a checklist of some kind that you can check off before you get involved with the Filipina. Things that you would like to have known before you got involved. So I have come up with a few questions that I think that you should prepare yourself for before you get involved with the Filipina. Now, you know, understand this. Here in the Philippines, Filipino girls are often a large part of, part of the family wealth dynamic. So it's important.
Nakita ka sa YouTube.
It's important that that they do well, or whatever they do, they are dependent upon to help the family out and play a major part in its financial growth. Me as a foreigner, I have no problem getting involved with the Filipina and trying to better her life and in some situations her family's life. Because how can you come from another country, 60 years old, I'm 67, come to another country at 50 years old and get a girl that's maybe 21, 30, young enough to be your granddaughter, and not fully appreciate what you have. And one better way to show that appreciation is to appreciate the family. We want to make sure that they're taking care of it. So anyway, without going too much further than that, I want to introduce you to a girlfriend of mine. She's very new, and we're going to put my questions to the test. So right now, let me introduce you to Fatima. Come on in here. Hi, baby. How are you doing? Good. So, I'll tell you what, before we go on, let's sit down so that we feel more comfortable. Okay. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I see. Hi guys, so my name is Fatima. I am 30 years of age, residing here at Negros Oriental, Philippines. So I am a solo parent of 3 kids, and we get to know.
Wait a minute, don't go so fast. Stand up, stand up. 3 kids. Oh my God, you got 3 kids.
Yeah, I have 3 beautiful angels.
Okay.
We call them transparents. So, okay, a little brief of my work. I am an online entrepreneur. I work online every night, and I also work as a part-time gym instructor or fitness instructor, as you can see. Yeah. So I got to know Gerard way back from the store. I am helping my friend selling the fish, and I am also a part-time fish vendor. That's it. So it's not really that interesting, though.
Sure. So, what type of goals do you have? I mean, what do you want to do with your life?
Of course, I have a dream.
Okay.
To give a better or brighter future for my 3 kids. So as of now, I am still finishing my study, working, and then doing my role as a mom, and then also studying, so that could be my certificate, and I will be able to work maybe abroad or have a great job that could provide me better benefits.
Okay, so let's get into the questions. Okay, remember, these are my questionnaires. This is my questionnaires. Okay, number 1. My eyes. Okay. No, This is her phone. She's recording mine. So let's let the truth be told. This is Gerard Filipina in the Philippines with the truth. So her text is so small. I don't know why girls have their text so small.
Okay.
Okay.
But I can read it for
No,
you. Okay.
I'm a bad speller.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, if a Filipino marries a foreigner, what should they be expected to do for your family?
Okay. So, on my own opinion, based on what I have observed with the Filipinas who have foreigner partners or married foreigner, they expected the foreigner to help them. Number one, financially. No, that's the main thing. The foreigner can help them raise or escape from poverty. That's it.
Okay. Would you let your boyfriend kiss you anywhere, anytime, any place?
With the kiss, it's not an issue, but it depends on the place, and it depends on the type of kiss. Yeah. Oh my God!
Murphy's Law! Can't go wrong with
So you need to.
her phone died. Mine time, but we're gonna keep on going.
Okay.
I got the questions. I remember.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So it depends. If you're going to give me a French kiss, I will tell you, oh, let's do that at home in our private room. But if you're just going to give me a small kiss, then we can do it anywhere. Just it's one way of showing how you love and care for me. That's for me though. We got it.
Okay, so what would you expect your boyfriend or husband to do for your family?
For me, first is I would expect him to accept me, my family, treat my family as his family as well. And second, I would expect him to be more, open and communicate, because that's the best key that we can build a better relationship. We need to be open.
Okay, now this next question, I'm gonna give you a little background on this question. I have a friend of mine. He's from Tennessee, and he lives with a family of maybe about 10 people, and I swear it drives him nuts. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna go into a lot of detail, but what I want to ask you is how often should your family visit you?
If we are talking about sisters, relatives, like that, cousins, they can often visit me at least once or twice, maybe once a week like that, or once in 2 weeks. That's it. Or in every event, every occasion. But for my closest family, just like my mom, my kids, they are with me all the time.
Would you be willing to move far away from your family?
I am, as long as I know that it's for their future and my future as well. As long as I know that I have someone to, left with my kids. As I mentioned ago, I am a mother of 3. So that's the only thing that I need to make sure first, that they are safe, they are taken care of before I move out.
If you were to be given allowance, or do you think you should receive allowance, and how much should that allowance be?
Honestly, in that question, I've never been in the situation that I'm receiving allowance from my boy. I've been working since I gave birth. So if ever given a chance that I will receive an allowance, well, I would be one of the luckiest girl. And for the question how much, I really don't know. I really don't have any idea. For me, any amount would do, as long as from now.
Okay, now I'm going to speak a little bit of that from my side. I think it would be important to give your Filipino partner an allowance. It allows her to be able to do what she wants to do, get what she needs, and also if she wants to help her family out, she can do so without coming to me. If she wants to save it or what have you. Me personally, I would still take care of the household needs, the household, but I would want her to have her own money so she can make her own decisions on things that she wants to do. That would be my point.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay. Now, would you let your husband dress you and give you a bath?
Oh. Oh my God. I've never tried that. How I wish I could. Did I answer your question?
Yes. Would you do him?
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Okay, this one here has something to do with, would you ever ask your husband or boyfriend to not continue talking to their Facebook friends who they had over the years? Would you ever ask him to do away with them?
No, because those are his friends. Those are part of his life. One thing for sure that I can handle is as long as I have trusted in him and he trusts me, there's no need for me to check with all his friends. His friends are his friends are my friends. That's how I, think of things like that.
Okay, so what you're telling me, let me put it this way. If your husband's cell phone is left open on the table, would you want to?
No. No.
No.
No, because that's his property, that's his privacy. If he would ask me, okay, can you check the mail? I would do that, but without his permission, I wouldn't. It's like invading his privacy. Yeah, me too. If I will not allow you, then you shouldn't invade my privacy.
Yes.
Even though we're partners, we still have privacies. Right?
Yes. But being a foreigner is also, what oftentimes they text is in another language. So it's not
But I can translate that if you don't.
Okay. Now, if you were in a room with your husband's in a room, you're sitting down, and with your family and friends, would you take time out to explain to him what it is you're talking about, or what it is you're laughing about, because he's just sitting there like.
Yeah, it's one way of showing respect. It's one way of showing that. It's one way of gaining his trust. That you are open, you're not backbiting him, especially if they didn't understand the language. So, in the better future, I can teach you the language so that he can understand it the next time.
Okay.
It's much better.
Yes, it is. Could you walk into the house with your husband together, and both of you or when you walk in, or when he walks in, and just turn off your phone? And just turn off your phone until, because you want to create an atmosphere where it's just you and him. So, and then maybe an hour or two later, honey, I'm going to check my phone. Yeah, I check mine too. Why are you checking yours? And create that type of bold relationship where you're doing it together. It sounds like you're doing it together.
Yes. That is the most important thing that partners should do. Because sometimes if we are too techy, we're too used to phone like that, it seems like you are disconnected to them. So every time that you are with them, you should cherish the moment, spend it with them, create memories. There are times for gadgets, there are times for that. So every time that I'm with my partner, I need to make sure that we have created memories and we have cherished them. Because you never know, there might be no other time.
Would you read to your husband?
I'm sorry.
Would you read to your husband?
Read what?
Maybe a newspaper or a book?
Yes.
Or would you just
Until he can fall asleep. I can sing a song like that. I can dance with it like that. I've never tried that. I've never experienced that with my Filipino partner. But I know one day I can. So you guys, I'm here. Sitting down here.
Okay, Fatima, is there anything else you want to add? Because, you know, we can always bring up this one too. There's something you want to say about the relationship. Oh, wait. I have one other question. What nationality would you like your husband to be? Australian, German, Nigerian, American, Black American, alien?
Okay, nice question though. Okay, they're waiting. TikTok. Well, for me, it doesn't matter what is your nationality. It doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter what is your language. What matters for me is how you felt for each other. And the most important is as long as you're real. You're not pretending to be someone just for me to fall in love. I just want real relationship, not fake one. Yes.
Okay. Now, is there a Facebook where they can find you, or give some information about your business where they can find your business?
Okay. Yes. You can follow me on my YouTube channel at Tita Lots Officials.
Spell it.
Okay, it's T for Tango, I for India, T for Tango, A for Alpha, Official. You can check there my workout videos and my sexy ladies as well. My clients are there. And also Tita Lots at Jaffa, Saijin Joy. It's Tita Lots, one word. And you can search the Tita Lots, no other than Tita Lots there. And
spell it.
Okay, it's Tita Lots. T for Tango, I for India, T for Tango, A for Alpha. Jaffa, Saijin Joy, it's J for Jar, A for Alpha, F for Frank, A for Alpha, C for Charlie, I for India, J for Jar, E for Edward, A for Alpha, N for Nancy, J for Joy, O for Oscar, Y for Yankee. That's my Facebook account. Beat me and get to know me more. That's it.
Okay, we also want to thank the camera person. What's your name?
Yes, behind the camera.
Yes.
Okay, you can. Wait. That's the one of my clientele. But for you guys who are searching for soulmates or young ladies here in the Philippines, it's not. I would like to correct the thought that Filipinas are looking for men who are, rich guys, who are, they call it, they're, old men like that. I don't know the exact terminologies for it. No, sometimes you misinterpret it. Sometimes women misdeliver it because of language. But we are looking for someone who can take care of us, accept us for who we are, and be with us in a lifetime. It could be me, it could be you. Thank you, Jared.
And I just want to say something. I had a foreigner friend. He passed away. And his daughter came all the way from, and they had been together for a while, like 6 years or something like that. His daughter came all the way from South Africa. And when she came, she took everything from the Philippines. Took everything from it. Took the TV, the laptop, the computer. She just took everything. Mostly because she disapproved of the relationship that her father was having with that Filipino girl, that probably Virgo, whether it be her daughter or her granddaughter, whatever it is. But the fact of the matter is that he was happy. A lot of men's daughters or children don't understand that them getting, a beautiful Filipino girl, it's, who makes them happy is You know, it's something that he wasn't getting at home in your country or in their country. Who they were, you know, too busy being pushed aside, or the invisible society that nobody saw when they walked down the street because no one cared about them because they were old. You know, so you come to a place here and you have somebody who cares about you. Someone who's good on the eyes. And it's a beautiful thing. Okay, you know my name is Gerard, Black in the Philippines with the truth. Remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elderly and always pull someone up. And sometimes you're the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. Are we living good today?
Yes.
We're living our best life. And if you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ali Woodson, former lead singer from the Temptations oneself, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man, make him feel like a king. And don't forget to subscribe, push the button, share it with a friend. And remember, I'll always love you more. Let's do a kiss. Oh, now you look at me.